Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for October. This month begins with the Sun continuing in the sparkling third solar house. This gives you the push through to the 22nd of this month to continue to use your mind at every opportunity to articulate your ideas and to show how quick-witted you can be if you're interested in teaching, training, technology, or even internet dating, then certainly you can be to the fore. Now there is a new moon which occurs on the 5th. Ordinarily this would provide a great big bounce factor. However, this one's a bit more complex because Uranus lays in wait in opposition and both are squaring up with Pluto. This suggests that there can be exchanges of views in the following weeks which may surprise you. Although you may have something that you want to change in your life, someone close to you may resist it, or vice versa. In general, I do think that there can be quite a lot of nervous tension caused by this new moon, and you're going to need to therefore give yourself some strategies to cope with this. Not least because Mercury, the planet which controls our nervous system, is going to be going alongside Saturn at the end of week 1 and into week 2. This suggests that something around your emotional life could make you think a little bit less positively. But keep the faith, because Venus is going to be moving into the most delicious part of your scope on the 8th, and she's going to be there through to the end of the month, suggesting that if you are wanting to be more active when it comes to your love life, especially if you're single, then this can certainly draw people to you. It may even give you the push to give yourself some kind of glamorous makeover. If you're in a settled relationship, Venus moving into this area really asks you to take some steps to try to revive the passion power between you and yours, to get it back to how it was when you first met. And for the first 2 weeks of this month, Mars continues in your sign, and this is the planet of sexual activity. So the two are going to be cooperating very well, at least by sign. However, on the 15th, Mars does relocate. It moves into your sector of values and of money, and this can see you busy in the second half of this month trying to get the best for yourself in this regard. But there is a window from this time for 9 days through to the 24th when you need to be cautious because Neptune is in opposition, and this can kind of trick us. Mars opposite Neptune is not a particularly nice aspect, and if people have it in their natal horoscopes, they can have problems with being ethical and even straightforward and honest. So whether you're negotiating for some kind of loan and you have a fact finder or form to fill in, or you're trying to sell something or buy something, just be aware that there may be some haziness around probity. Try to make sure that you're straightforward and you're aware of your own motivations and be guarded around those of other people. From the middle of the month, Pluto is also going to be ending its backward rotation, but squaring exactly with Uranus. But this is an aspect that's been running on more or less for some time and will do so for some months to come. And it continues to throw up that dilemma for you. How much do you do in terms of your commitments, and how much time can you get to access freedom and the space to be the person you really want to be? And it's an ongoing saga that you need to grapple with. From the 23rd, Mercury starts to go backwards, and this suggests that you could feel some emotional issues are very raw, and you may find yourself bottling these up, finding it difficult to say how you feel. On the 23rd, the Sun moves into this most sensitive of areas too, and it does give you a wonderful opportunity to think about where you live, how you can beautify it. You may even, with Venus in such a beautiful part of your scope, want to invite people around and spoil them rotten. But anything to do with the family could get complex in the last part of this month. Mercury Retrograde is notorious for causing confusion, mix-ups and delays. So when it comes to anything that's deeply personal or sensitive, you need to make sure that other people have got the same view as that you are expressing to them. You may say the words, but they may misunderstand. So you need to reach out in other ways to make sure they truly have got it. By the very end of this month, however, The Sun forges an awesome link with Pluto, and if you are wanting physical changes at home or to move altogether, something can transcend or change in a way which you could end up feeling mightily pleased about. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Leo. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.